welfare. If you believe that we should have increased welfare, surely that we also then think we should morally consider animals. So if you think that we should morally consider increase their welfare,
Hey guys,
you're wrong.
just like trying to share this live stream at the moment. I've just got here. I'm at a slaughterhouse for horses this morning. So horses and race horses and small ponies come to this slaughterhouse, as well as baby dairy calves, victims of the dairy industry. So I'm just trying to share this. I don't know what's going on with it. Hey guys, so if you just joined and you're wondering where I am this morning, I'm currently outside a slaughterhouse for horses, mostly race horses. This is in the UK. So victims of the racing industry, animals that have been either retired or discarded, also small ponies that don't have anywhere to go. They get sent here, slaughtered. Also, young bobby calves, victims of the dairy industry, male victims. So yeah, I've only just got here. I was aiming to be here a lot earlier, but these places are very difficult to find, and it's not an accident. They are deliberately hard to find. So just got here, but yeah, apparently the staff have already. I'm here with Mel and Steve, and they're live streaming as well. I'm also here with Vegan Viking. But
Just going to show you the
yeah,
stuff.
show me. Yeah, thank you. I've got some pictures. Yeah, it's okay. Not too bad. I'm trying to share it on Instagram, and it's not letting me. So
I think David's
oh,
he might have already done it.
oh, bless him. Okay,
Thank
yeah,
you.
thank you, David.
Um,
Yeah,
Yes, so there's been an investigation in here in 2019.
right.
Which is on BBC Panorama.
Oh, there's been a whole investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So like horse racing uh, sent here, and they had falsified paperwork and so if a horse hasn't had that painkiller abuse, they
Right.
can't be processed in the food industry.
Right.
So they change microchips and stuff so that they can stop it
It's here.
from them. So
Okay.
see some of
See what we can see.
Can you see any a little bit? But if you are you able to turn your camera on?
Oh, see, look,
Just the and then
Right.
put it through the hole. Just zoom and then check it.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I can see it quite clearly.
So they're quite nice. It's weird
Yeah.
that things quite right now.
Yeah, of course they are.
But this is where you see all the guts and stuff. So we just keep coming down here occasionally.
Yeah,
Just check what's going in. If you tilt it to your like one way.
like that. A little bit more. I'm worried that the phone's gonna
Oh
fall.
no, that's okay. So, like just move it with your hand.
Okay.
I guide you. If you tilt it this way, look there.
Oh right, yeah.
Sometimes they open that area
Yeah.
and you can see right into the kill
Oh, wow.
This
So that shutter
Yeah.
there, that's the kill floor.
Yeah, you can see right in there. So there's like the kill
You can
floor.
see the horses being killed, and
Well, so there's like a bit at the back,
yeah.
and then this is the front area where we last time we saw them were hanging up like dismembered.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there's movement
Right.
now. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can kind of see. And if you tilt it a little bit this way, sorry,
That way, yeah.
there's like a door as well.
Yeah.
So it's just a clever way of seeing more. If
Yeah.
you see anything, you can kind of capture it.
So there's a door that's open there at the moment.
Yeah, so that one's open all the time.
Oh wow.
But the other one is occasionally. It's usually when they bring the skins out in these blue boxes.
Okay.
But yeah,
So we just keep coming backwards and forwards. Yeah, thank you.
that's
Keep checking that bit out. Oh. So you said that so far you've been sworn at.
Yeah.
And shouted at, and the animals, you've heard the animals getting abused and shouted at as well.
yes. This morning we can hear shouting inside the facility, which sounded like it's towards the animals. When we said, do you have any response to the investigations that happened from Animal Aid? They just swore us, nothing. They don't say anything. Yeah. They shut the investigate here like straight away when we turned up.
Right.
I tried talking to one of the drivers coming out.
Yeah.
They couldn't hear and stuff. They're kind of behaving like that. They're
Right.
very professional.
Well, they never are though, are they really? Or when they do pretend to be then own it.
Yeah. They're like, well, usually they're silent, but here they're kind of like a bit
Aggressive, yeah. Well, I'll keep going back. An entire documentary about this place
What are we at the location here?
and about their underhanded practices. So, guys, if you've just joined a slaughterhouse for horses, they murder racehorses here, which is another reason why, like, when we say vegans are against all forms of animal exploitation, including horse racing, it's not just, we're not being hyperbolic, we're not like being dramatic. This is where these animals end up, like in slaughterhouses. So when we say you bet they die,
Critically think. Use your empathy.
we mean it.
Passion. Stop letting the chimp jump up and down and spout out.
So I don't know, when these people join, I'm pretty sure that they work at the slaughterhouse. We've had it before loads of times where like people that can't really type or write get really abusive. They just rock up in the chat and get abusive. And it's usually people that work inside the building that join the chat to try and troll. I don't know what you think you're going to get from that. But why don't you come out and actually have a conversation rather than just swearing at people, which is what you've done so far? Sorry, I've been on the road since 6 o'clock this morning, since 7 o'clock. So anyone who's just joined, I'm currently outside a horse slaughterhouse where victims of the horse racing industry end up when they are retired and when they are of no use to the industry. Not just horses, not just race horses, but like ponies, horses that have nowhere to go. Sometimes they kill New Forest horses here and they end up, because obviously UK doesn't really eat horse flesh, but the flesh will go to other countries where they do eat horse flesh. It's not just horses that come here, it's male dairy calves, so victims of the dairy industry who are also considered a waste product. Hey Kane, how's it going? You okay?
Reality is still here, existed.
Yeah, so left at 6 this morning. Drove all the way here. How's everyone doing? So apparently, Mel and Steve have been here for about an hour or so. So it's Vegan Viking. But so it's a horse slaughterhouse. F Jury and Sons. But when Mel and Steve rocked up they started live streaming about 7:30, and already they've been like verbally abused. What a surprise. And they've heard a lot of verbal abuse and a lot of noise in the slaughterhouse towards the animals as well. So that, like, I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn the camera around.
Yeah, very strangely.
That ramp there, that's where the horses are offloaded and into the slaughterhouse. Yeah. So I'm hearing Mel, who is talking about an investigation. So BBC Panorama have done an investigation into this slaughterhouse for the underhanded things that they were doing with microchips and paperwork and stuff. But also Animal Aid has done an investigation into this slaughterhouse and the horses that they kill here. So this is a horse slaughterhouse in the UK. So this is where they will discard of victims of the horsing industry. So animals that are, I don't know, retired horses, also little ponies and animals like that. They and also bobby calves from the dairy industry. I've only just got here, so I haven't seen any animals being driven in yet. But yeah, Emil and Steve have seen a few animals. Where is it? Wiltshire? I think I'm in Wiltshire. I'll just follow the sat nav. But I think it's Wiltshire. I think. But yeah, I've never seen horses at the slaughterhouse. I've seen. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it because when I was little, I used to go to my local stables and just muck out the stables just to be around the horses. So I would literally go and like clean up their poo just to be around them. And now I'm here at a slaughterhouse watching them being like driven to their deaths. So I don't know how I'm gonna react to that. I don't know how that's gonna feel, but it's all the same, isn't it? They all want to live. We're all animals and we all want to live. There's no justifiable reason. To take any being's life unless it's in a like self-defense situation, which does happen in these buildings. There's no justifiable reason for them to exist. And look, most people driving along this road, driving past this building, they don't even know what they're driving past. They're probably thinking, why are all those people standing there outside that random building? No one knows. Because it's all hidden. It's all done so in the dark. So yeah, I haven't seen the BBC Panorama documentary on this slaughterhouse, but when I get home, I'm going to look for it. But Animal Aid has footage of what they do to the horses inside this building. Tiny little ponies and raised horses. Yeah.
Going in to do undercover investigation of all the places. What's the RSPCA to go and do this? What are they doing? What are they wanting places to have? Oh, you know what? We have they're making money off the industry they exploit and really sucks.
We try and share this again.
In ignorant, it will explain why that the RSPCA.
Sorry guys, I accidentally cut out the live stream trying to share this with more. Sorry guys, I accidentally cut out the live stream trying to share this with more people. So so anyone who's just joined, I am at a slaughterhouse for horses in the UK. So yes, we murder horses here as well. I mean, you know that if when we see it at the races like the Derby and stuff, if an animal breaks their leg or something, they are murdered there on site. But race horses and retired race horses, ponies, people still eat their flesh in other countries. So yeah, they're murdered here and their flesh sent out to the places where people have been brainwashed to think that it's acceptable to eat horses, because we've been brainwashed to think that it's only acceptable to eat cows and pigs and chickens and sheep and fishes. Other countries have had extra animals added to that brainwashing. So, David, I'm currently outside a horse slaughterhouse in the UK. So this is a slaughterhouse for racing horses. This is in Wiltshire in the UK. So retired race horses, animals from the racing industry that for whatever reason they are discarded. They end up here and then their flesh is sold to other countries. And I'm with Mel and Steve.
Hey.
Yes.
Did you watch the footage yet or not?
I did, yeah.
You did.
I did. Well, I saw what the one of those two little ponies go in and then yeah, I saw that.
I interview you about that in a minute.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah. So that's where I am. I'm at a horse slaughterhouse. So I'm just gonna have a chat with Mel now.
Over in a moment. So
Have a chat.
yesterday, I sent the undercover investigations of Animal Aid to Caroline for her to see. And I just wanted to ask Caroline.
Do you want me to film you and your
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, cheers.
I wanted to ask Caroline her thoughts and reaction to seeing that for the first time. So was that the first time you ever saw horses inside of a slaughterhouse?
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen horses being killed. I mean, it's the same as when you see any animal. You know, we all respond the same way, don't we? In those final moments, it doesn't matter who they are, but it's still like shocking. I was just saying that when I was growing up, I used to go to my local stables just to clean out their poo, just to feel around. And now, like to see, animals that you love so much and that you like treasured as a child, to see footage of them being just shot in the face, point blank. And then they're on their backs and their little legs are like these little ponies and their legs are flashing about. It's horrible, like heartbreaking. I can't even, like, they say words.
Yeah, it's so horrific, isn't
Yeah.
it? And like you said, you wanted to be around the horses, so you went to go and help clean them out. And I know lots of young children want to go and ride the horses because they think that's love,
Yeah.
because they're taught that. Like we're being, our love for animals is being used against us to exploit them, and I think that's really disgusting and evil for these young children. I know I used to love going to zoos because I love animals. I wanted to be around them. I didn't understand that I was paying for the exploitation of them.
Yeah. Same thing happens with zoo animals. We get told that they love them, but any, like I was talking about the other day, like meerkats, for example, they often come from social groups, and if the matriarch in the group has too many babies, like the older babies in the group, she'll kick them out, and the zoo has nowhere for them to go, so the zoo will kill them.
Really?
They cull meerkats. They did it with a load of birds. A walkthrough at this zoo that I worked at. The birds weren't interesting anymore. People weren't going into this big walkthrough aviary. The zoo wanted to put monkeys in this aviary to make it more interesting to the public. So there's nowhere for the birds to go, so they killed the birds because they weren't interested in.
Wow. And so Caroline worked at a zoo
Yeah.
because I presume your love for animals. I wanted to work at the zoo as well when I was younger. They killed the animals because they weren't interested enough to the public.
Yeah.
Because they wanted the monkeys in there instead.
Yeah.
To make more money off.
Yeah.
This is the thing. They're lying. They're lying to us. They're lying to us, and then we're paying for this, and we don't even realise. Thank you for sharing that. That's something I think most people don't know. I've never heard that as
No,
well.
they do. We get told that we've got to kind of suck it up, and like they call them surplus animals. It's usually animals like meerkats and things like birds and animals where the group gets too big. There's nowhere for individuals to go, and they get bumped off. They get killed. We get told to just sort of suck it up. But any industry, like horse racing, obviously, like this is the result of horse racing, zoos, any industry that exploits animals. Vegans are not being overdramatic or hyperbolic. It always ends in horrific suffering, death, existence of buildings like this. Yeah, so when we say we reject all forms of animal exploitation, is for a very, very good reason. So,
Yeah, 100%. And like a horse race is like every other day in horse racing, every other race. Like it's a blood war. It's horrific.
Yeah.
And Caroline, when you saw the footage yesterday, can you explain to everybody what you saw and how you felt?
Well, often what I do is I kind of watch through one eye. Like I feel like I owe it to the animals because it's like we're bearing witness, aren't we? So I was watching through one eye, and I saw that moment where she was shot, and then the to the ground, and their legs were flaying. And to be honest, I think I kind of go into denial. Like when you see something that's so horrific that your brain kind of goes into denial, like brushes it over,
Trying to protect you.
try to protect yourself, and it's only afterwards that image of that little being flashing on the spot like catches up with you. But in the moment when you watch it, I think my brain tells me that it's something else. It's like a kind of
Yeah. And now you're at this facility today that you saw that investigation happen at. What's your feelings like coming to this place and being outside of here? Like I'm sure you probably recognise this from the videos.
My feeling is just a shame at the human race, and discuss like how have we got here, like how have we got to a point where these things exist and they're legal. Like this is a human problem. It's not like just secret industries, or it's everyone. It's collective. It comes from the fact that so many people enjoy animal exploitation. So many people enjoy horse as a vehicle, horse racing and pony rides and stuff. This isn't, yeah, the industries are, they're lying to everyone. It's all propaganda, it's all like sunshine and rainbows in the advertising and stuff, but it comes from our mindset that we believe that other animals are here for us to experience.
Yeah,
so
so it's a mindset shift.
Yeah.
We need to have. Our species has done this to them, and it's our species that owe them to stop doing this.
Yeah, we each have a response. Every single one of us has a responsibility on an individual level to the other species on this planet. Not just, we can't just blame the industries forever, because the industries exist for a reason. Yeah.
Exactly. We've got to stop finding it, live vegan and defend the animals always. Thank you so much,
No
Caroline,
problem.
for that.
Thanks,
I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thank you. Have a nice day. There we go.
Okay, let me show you guys.
I love animals, but worked in an animal prison makes sense. So I was very young when I first started working as a zookeeper, right? And I also know, when I'm not going to lie, when I first started working there, I was like, this is amazing, because I was in the mindset that zoos have, or that zoos portray, that and they're amazing operations, scientific institutions that are doing amazing things for conservation. They're saving the world. That's the message that they portray. That's the way they dress themselves. So yeah, I love animals. I worked there because I believed that I was working at a good place for animals. Uncle Dunkel, are you vegan? Because if you're not vegan, then why are you talking about? Why are you criticizing me if you're not vegan? And if you are vegan, then why aren't you here? Yeah, so to everyone who's just joined, I am at a slaughterhouse for horses in the UK. This is a slaughterhouse in Wiltshire. In a minute. How do you know I'm intelligent? Because Steve just said to that guy, "You're an intelligent person. You don't need to work here." And the guy went, "How do you know I'm intelligent?" He got triggered.
I'll try.
Uncle Dunkel, you still haven't answered my question. Are you vegan? This man's raging. We've got to keep the cameras on people when we get here, because as soon as you turn the camera off, these people will kick off. They do get violent. They do get aggressive because they're triggered. I suppose like our presence is a reminder for them of what they're doing. So just keep the camera on them at all times, just in case. Right, Uncle Dunkel, you're not vegan. So you're like, you need to kind of have a bit more self-awareness rather than like pointing the finger at other people. Look at your own treatment of other animals. This guy's kicking off.
I never call it immoral. You're paying for animals to be stabbed to death, be fed to other animals. You're part of the problem, you're part of the system. It's unethical, it's immoral. No, you get that side to get
Not up. That's like 14-year-old schoolgirl having a tantrum, isn't it? Proper tantrum.
Yeah.
So Steve was just asking that guy, I don't know if he's delivering things here, if he works here, he just asked him some questions, and the guy, I don't know if you saw it, had a full-on meltdown, which is apparently the way these people have been behaving all morning. Shouting and swearing and kicking off. I'm just going to let you keep commenting.
Say that it's not my fault. Then I said the sheep would be in there for vegetarians, right? And he was like, "Oh yeah, okay, I see where you're going with it." I was trying to be delicate with the conversation because I feel that he was uncomfortable, but I was trying to like just be gentle with the. That's 2 cents, guys. Sorry.
So apparently that guy was a vegetarian. Maybe that's another reason why he
I was
kicked
trying
off.
to gentle with the conversation so that he didn't scarper off. Maybe I was a little bit too soft to begin with, so that's why when he came back the second time, I gave him an analogy of me if I was a drug dealer, because he said the only thing I can do is I can sell pet food. That's the only thing I can do, and I've got to live in, and I've got to feed my family. But it's not the only thing you can do, right? And my point to him was you could change what you're doing. And if I said to him, if the only thing that I could do was deal drugs and sell drugs, would that make drug dealing ethical? And of course it wouldn't. It's still an injustice. Just because I'm saying it's the only thing that I claim to be able to do to survive.
Right. So I don't know if you heard that. So that guy was screaming. Steve asked that guy like really nicely. Probably he just admitted he probably asked him a little bit too nicely. He asked him really nicely, you know, why he was working for this building that's killing animals, or I don't know if he's dropping off deliveries or picking stuff up. And the guy said he was a vegetarian. He started kicking off and screaming, and what can I do for a living? So it's obviously guilt there, but you know, there's other things. I'm not a zookeeper anymore for the same reason that I don't want to be involved in animal exploitation. Yeah. Right. You can see the okay. Try and zoom in. Okay, I can see the van. There he is. Is that door open? Mhm. Oh my God, Mel. Look, can you see? Oh, that is coming out there.
Yeah, it's got so they've got some
That's guts. Guts. That looks like a stomach. But guys, this is a slaughterhouse. They murder horses, dairy calves. I think sheep come here as well. Sheep come here.
goats.
Goats.
Yeah.
And there it is, all their entrails. Okay. I'm just going to keep the camera on this. So, yeah, bless that. Looks like someone's stomach. Oh my God. That's why another reason why these places stink so much and why the smell like goes for miles is because the animal's stomach contents. Oh, those poor animals. I mean, I wasn't here when that individual would have turned up, but Mel and Steve would have seen these individuals whose guts are currently being thrown through a window. Mel and Steve would have seen them coming through in the trucks. Listen, guys, these buildings exist. The number one reason why these buildings exist is because most people are not vegan. They exist because people pay for them to exist. Don't be the reason why these buildings exist, and don't be the reason why animals are taken to places like this and have to endure like horrific suffering in these buildings. Just so that some people can chew on something that they like the taste of getting beat at. We are documenting what's going on inside that building. Sorry? Yes, they know we're here. They've already been shouting, swearing at us this morning. They know we're here. Do you know what this building is? Do you know what this building is? It's a slaughterhouse. They murder horses, race horses in there. Little horses. Yeah, and you're good with that. You're good with animals being killed in this building. Are you good with that? Yeah. I'm filming it to document, so the people can see what's going on behind these fences. What? Yeah. Yeah, and it's not acceptable. It's unnecessary. What exactly? Why is it different? It's all the same. They all want to live. Don't drive off. You stopped. He got all triggered. Oh, look, he's going in there. That's why. God, they haven't even pulled into the building and they're already kicking off at us. Well, I was asking why you think someone would get arrested for walking down a road, standing on the side of a road. People are crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it-
He didn't want to. He didn't want to hear that, though, did he? He didn't want to listen to what happened. He didn't want to listen about the expose. Yeah, you can explain.
Yeah, no, he hadn't even pulled into the building. He hadn't even pulled up. And they by the fence, filming what's going on, what's happening to the animals in that slaughterhouse. And he started going at me, "What are you doing here? Do they know you're filming?" And I was like, "Yeah, they've already been out here shouting and swearing this morning. They know we're here." And then yeah, he was like, "Oh, this happens to cows and pigs and chickens." And I said, "Yeah, and it's all a difference." And then I think when he realised where the conversation was going and that he didn't really have any point to make, he just probably wouldn't really listen.
Yeah, yes, they want to run away. When you
Yeah.
ask them questions and when they're like, oh, they don't know what else they can say, he just drives away. He just is this drives away. I was
Yeah.
like, a minute. I was like, there's been an expose here you should probably look into. Yeah,
Yeah, because I think he probably knows because he was turning into this building, so he obviously knows perfectly well what's going on in.
yeah. Interesting though, isn't it? When he wanted to speak to you,
Yeah,
pulled up on the side of the road when he shouldn't be,
yeah,
on a main road, want to ask questions.
yeah.
Yeah, really,
Oh.
really good.
What did he do? Did he speak? What did he do?
just driving like
Curves, ridiculous,
good.
like erratic.
Yeah,
That's the kind of pressure you put on these places.
Yeah.
You know, that person, maybe he works inside here, maybe he does.
okay.
so Phil, why is it people
Sure.
are suddenly experts in ethics? Tell me, how could someone ethically take your life when you don't want to die, you want to live? How can I ethically do that to you? I'm sure if the shoe was on the other foot and someone was trying to take your life for profit, I'm sure you'd become an expert in ethics, wouldn't you?
Where we are, this is the slaughterhouse. Outside,
Oh, careful. Look at that guy's going. Oh, we've got to keep the camera on them because these guys are, oh shit, okay, so bless their hearts. Look at them, little angels.
Alright.
Look at all those animals, all those sheep. For wool, for their flesh. I've never seen sheep at the slaughterhouse. It's the first time I've seen sheep, bless them. Look. Yeah, look at that guy.
Come on.
Look at him covered in blood.
What's your thoughts on the investigation in 2000 shooting horses in front of other horses? What's your thoughts on cutting sheep's heads off under 20 seconds and having their throats slashed open? You don't think very much. You don't think, or you don't want to. You don't want to. True. What happened here is fucking disgusting. It's an absolute exploitative industry that rob like animals of their basic right to life. It's exploitation. It's immoral. It's unethical. You think that this is okay? It's easy for you. You're not a.
You're not the victim.
Well, it's the reason.
Why? Look at it. Look at it. Look at the house.
Do you work on the kill floor in there?
Sorry?
Do you work on the kill floor in there?
No, I don't.
You don't.
No.
In sales.
Have a look on Animal Aid's website. Go to Animal Aid's website and look at the investigation done here. It's horrific. Absolutely horrific. If you want, I can come back out. I'll give you the link. I'll give you a link so you can see it. Are these sheep going to have their heads cut off, Ivan? Ivan, are these sheep going to have their heads cut off? They're going to slash their throat and cut their heads off within 20 seconds. Animal Aid investigation shows that's the kind of behaviour they're having here. Is that what's going to happen to these poor individuals? I'm so sorry. Look at these babies just waiting. What an injustice. What an injustice.
Stop, I'm so sorry. I just deserve love and kindness. I'm sorry these kind of people exist. Good people change when they see the reality. Good people change when they know what happens. We're fighting everything we have for you. We're never going to stop. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to keep the camera steady. Oh, darlings.
You're a disgusting species to do this.
Look at them, look, just babies. Curious, a little bit scared, don't know what's going on. Just curious, what's the guy doing here? What's he doing here? You're about to go in and get their heads chopped off.
This is a slaughterhouse. These animals on this truck are about to be loaded off onto the kill floor to have their heads cut off for human sensory enjoyment. How sick is that? How sick of a species are we?
Johnny, he said sales.
Listen, don't be the reason why these animals are taken here.
Back there, how would you feel then?
You can't be neutral the whole time you're supporting and working in this industry. Yeah, all right.
It's true, bro. You know you think it's shame, don't you? Yeah, you do. Think that.
There are other sales jobs that you could do.
Oh, I know. Everyone's gonna know about you, right? It's sound on this side.
In that take photos,
Getting paid by this company, isn't it?
share their little faces to the world. Don't ever be murdered. Help me see.
Huh?
Okay, you just like
Thanks for letting me stand in public. So am I allowed to breathe as well?
Please, please.
They're not.
Just babies.
Can
Just
you let that
babies.
sit
Look,
breathe?
no, it's fine.
Hey?
Look at the description, guys. Go and look at the links. Go sort to the happens to these baby animals. Look at the description. Go to the Animal Aid investigation. Just go and see what happens. Go and see what happens to the sheep here. They have their throats slashed open and their heads cut off all within 20 seconds.
I'm so sorry.
These animals will be dead by the time the sun goes down today. These animals will most likely be dead. All for optional products.
This disgusting person.
What, you don't think what you're doing is a bit muggy?
All you're doing is a bit muggy, mate.
What, you think stabbing baby sheep in the throat's not muggy?
They can feed our families. What are you doing?
You're going to feed your family what? And then sheep? Well, I'm standing here trying to stop you doing disgusting things to sheep,
I'm sorry.
murdering innocent animals. I hope you have nightmares for the rest of your life. Oi, look at the animals. Look at the victims' eyes. Go on, look them in their eyes. The fucking wrong piece.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So not only is he
Yeah, but
he's not
yeah.
neutral, is he? He's happy about what he does. He's happy about all them
He's a
animals going to their slaughter.
These are victims of you.
Couldn't
These are your
give a
victims if
shit.
you're not vegan. You may have never understood these things.
They're being offloaded now.
Please know now. You can do something about this. You can get them down. Vegans are simply
They're being loaded onto the kill floor.
it hurts so bad. Seeing them be unloaded and then be knowing that they're going to be around these disgusting people, these gentle animals are going to be these disgusting people who've already been investigated, who are going to stab them all in the throat. All of their little faces, every single little face
Innocent.
is going to
Like,
go through that.
completely innocent.
Completely
They're
innocent and
every
vulnerable.
floor in this
Every single one of them would gladly come with us rather than
Yeah,
spit on.
they're like little children in
Everything
their
is fine.
minds.
If they let me, I'd take them.
Yeah,
I'd be
If
so
they would let me, I would take them right now. I'd find out what to do with them another day. Like we'll see.
yeah.
We'll find the field. And yeah, if someone stop me, but he's not because he wants to stop the sheep. All I ever ask is just the default position, just stop
Please.
fighting.
they're vegan. They're vegan and prevent.
It's their laugh. Look at this on the top. They're also looking out. And the irony is, they're looking out the top of the slaughterhouse truck across there, which is this field. There's freedom. They're not them. They're about 20 meters away from freedom.
They're literally now going to be moving to another imprisonment area where they can't get out. They're being shunted off now into another place where they will be systematically slaughtered.
We love you. We're not like these evil people. I'm so sorry that these disgusting people exist. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed to be human because of these people. We will defend you always. Ivan, it's good. Ivan, what are you doing, Joel?
Their blood-soaked overalls, man. Imagine how terrifying that must be for them. These people covered in blood loading them off,
Yeah.
off a lorry.
They're glad about it. He said, I've got to feed my family. I've got to feed my family.
No one's proud. They're not proud to be working here. There's no way. They're just, it's like self-preservation, isn't it? There's no way you could be proud of this. No way.
Please defend them.
Go get another job, mate.
The animals.
You know there's other
Help
jobs, bro. Come on.
the vegan
Oh, look, you get another job. You will find out. I'm an engineer. Bro, just don't come here, bro. You know what I mean? Look at them animals. Have you got pets? Have you got pets? You've got a dog like that. Well, how can you look at them something like
I don't agree. I didn't touch any of this stuff. I just pick up. This is a bike. I have to wear this.
It's not true, sir. I'm doing fine on this.
so many other jobs that you can do? Oh, help me get another job. Why? That's such a question. That's not being agreed with 3 days money.
Careful.
I will. I'll transfer it right now.
You can't be in agreement with us the whole time you work here. No, fuck you, not God bless me. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Hi, Percival. Hi, Phil. Thanks for joining. That guy's just walked out covered in blood. Covered in blood, right? Going, I agree with you. I agree with you. Covered in blood, getting paid to kill animals. This is why, like, even when so many non-vegans will say, "Oh yeah, I agree with you." Like, I see, I'm on your side. No, you're not. We're on their side, and they're in there because of you. So there's no point in using your words to say, "Oh yeah, I agree with you. Keep it up." Like, it's happening because of you and your money. So if you agree with us, the very, very least that you can do is not be the reason why these buildings exist and why these innocent little childlike beings, these like completely defenseless, vulnerable, like the reason why it happens to animals like sheep and cows and pigs and chickens because they're defenseless, they're gentle animals who can't defend themselves against us. I tried to keep the camera still just then for a second, guys, but it was difficult. My hand was shaking.
You say, oh, look, I respect what you do, respect what I do, let's leave it at that. You call them out for exactly what they are and what they do. This should be no different to the people who work here. Exactly the same. They got it out. The other way out.
It's true.
I gave them the solution. I said to them,
If this operation was happening, if this was like human beings going in here and people were coming out like covered in human blood going, yeah, I agree with you, after they just like killed them. You know how absurd that sounds, don't you?
it's the scumbag.
I'm shaking a little bit at the moment. I've never seen sheep at the slaughterhouse before. They were absolutely beautiful and so vulnerable, so gentle. They are like little children in their minds. What we're doing, these buildings exist to murder beings that are like little children. It's the most messed up. Like, what have we done to this planet as humans? What have we done?
You can see the end of the line over here.
It's disgusting. Can you? But you can see the animals. Just coming around the back here because you can see the animals apparently.
He's 100% doing that because he enjoys the job.
Oh god.
Why would you do it? They've got the gates shut now. Let's see them red gates over there.
Oh,
The
yeah.
gates are open, and that's where they hang
Oh,
the animals, and then they load them up in vans.
oh my god.
They might not slaughter these animals, depending or not. I think that thing there.
That
looks like-
probably is the whole. Yeah, because they get loaded. I saw them going up those steps, so they were probably in the whole. Yeah, you're right. That building there will be the holding pen.
Yeah.
And then behind, like you said, that with the red door.
that red door, that's where they come out, because over there by that red door, I saw the vans backed up, and they was all the carcasses were hanging up there. All those sheep that you just saw alive a minute ago are going to end up on that side of this facility in however many hours, and they're going to be, that's it. They're dead. It's gone. They're done.
Yeah. Or
There's
because there's a demand for their flesh because people and they will.
Yeah.
Because for sensory. Yeah.
Lamb kofta when
Yeah.
you go and have a vegan
Yeah.
kebab,
It's
like,
but-
and it tastes just as good.
when you come out of those industries and when you stop supporting them and you stop being involved with them, you see you see them for the atrocity that they are, like the pointless atrocity, because that's what it is, isn't it? Just a pointless.
100%. It is literally for 5 minutes of a fleeting sensation. In other words, it's a sandwich that you'll taste and forget about in 5 minutes. You'll forget.
Yeah.
Like, you could easily just have a vegan alternative and none of this has to happen.
Yeah.
Easy. A quick vegan alternative. None of this has to happen. Job done.
You know, for you, it's like like you said, a 5-minute meal. For them, it's their whole life, their entire existence, their entire experience just snuffed out so that someone can go, yum. That's like it is the biggest injustice, the largest and the longest lasting injustice that has ever happened on this planet.
Yeah.
For certain.
It's without a shadow of a doubt the most horrific thing that we could have. I mean, it's literally in every way, shape, and form ruining our planet.
Yep.
It's such a massive injustice to them that it's also a massive injustice to us.
Yeah.
And us vegans that don't want to get involved in this, we are suffering because
Yeah.
other people choose to do this.
Yeah.
Our children are being brought up into a world where there's potentially no future for their kids.
Yeah. Because people
Who
want to
knows?
ruin. People think
Fuck off, mate. I'm outside the fence, innit? Yeah, what? Push me out then. Move me. Look at you laughing, the mug. Laughing about killing animals. Is it a joke to you, is it? Is it all a big joke? As long as you get your £10 an hour, eh? You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, big thumbs up, yeah! Murder friend! Oh, murder friend! Oh, murder friends! Look at that evil old man about to go and kill them baby sheep. Let the sheep go! Free the sheep! Free the sheep! Free the sheep! Let go! Let him go! Go get a different job! You're quite a mission. You should be ashamed of your fucking self.
It's not yours. That turkey didn't want to die. Then turkeys suffer and die inside slaughterhouses.
What do you think?
Turkeys suffer and die inside slaughterhouses.
was that guy religious?
Huh?
Was that guy religious?
He said, I'm going to have a lovely Christmas.
Oh, I thought he was religious. When he was talking about Jesus, I was like,
Well, he's
no,
going to celebrate.
it's good Christmas.
He's going to celebrate Jesus' birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
When
Which is the-
Jesus weren't even born on the 25th of December
yeah,
anyway.
exactly. And this massacre, this Christmas massacre that's done in his name is like a mockery.
A mockery
of
to
his
him.
entire existence.
Jesus was vegan.
Yeah.
Jesus
Vegan
Jesus- Jesus was slaughtered because he stopped this happening
Yeah.
in the temple 2,000 years ago. And the Pharisees hated him for it so much that he was converting people away from their murderous,
Yeah.
money greedy ways that they had him crucified.
Yeah. Which is so easy to do because they were killing every day like it was nothing anyway. There's no difference between killing an animal and a human.
They didn't even do it themselves. They didn't even have the courage to do it themselves. They made the Romans do it for them. There's a lot about Christianity.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd much rather be what I am, an Ebionite.
Ebionite, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeshua. Not Jesus. That's yeah.
Yes, you are. Exactly.
Yeshua. That's his name. That's the true Christ. Not this nonsense person who they lied about and they say that he ate animal flesh. He didn't. But anyway. No. Do you know what, Max? We've been unbrainwashed. We were strong enough in our own minds to look at what we were paying for, do a bit of research, and realise that it is an atrocity. It is the largest and longest lasting atrocity on this planet. So yeah, we were brainwashed at one point, just like you, but we unbrainwashed ourselves. Unfortunately, you are the one who is still brainwashed. You just can't see it because you're brainwashed. That's what brainwashing does. You don't know it, do you?
You've got something to do in this place. You know what they do here? They just put a lorry load of lambs in there and they're going to chop their heads off, trap them in the throat. Yeah, they're going to slaughter them. They're going to chop their heads off. What do you mean, well? Well, why would you want that to happen? It's a baby little sheep. What do you think of it? You was quite shocked by that.
Yeah.
You don't like the thought of it, do you? Because you're a nice, nurturing, loving person.
Yeah.
And you've got a heart in it. I know he is. I know he's big tough.
Yeah.
It's dad. Oh no, I'm only recording it because I thought you worked here. That's why I took recording you. Come on.
Compassionate lady was sad when she realised that all those animals had just been in.
Play the one, but everybody just. Always a good one, Dylan. And there you go. There's no delay. And we're all actually a lot healthier than we were. Yeah, go on, bro. I'm not disturbing you. Just talking to you. Well, listen, you know, the pub, we live in a free country, don't we? Go on, I'll give you a minute. I won't be an arsehole on the phone. Just get, do you know what? Free speech not being an arsehole, is it? I'm
Just telling the truth.
Don't worry, mate. Can't control it, can it?
She seemed all right. What was she saying?
She was lovely. And it's just typical, isn't it? Like that, you know, you get a grumpy old guy that literally leads the family, and really, if she had her way, she'd probably go vegan.
Yeah.
Do you know? But
Yeah.
like, because he's set in his ways and he's a miserable old sod, he just wants his lamb dinner when he gets home. That's it, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
They
He-
get
he-
sick. Yeah.
He didn't want to talk, but she did. She's willing to converse, talk about it openly, discuss it. He's close,
Yeah.
don't care. His attitude was don't care. She was like, well, I'd rather them get killed a different way. And I said, what would be a good way for them to get killed then?
Yeah.
And she went, oh,
Exactly. Yeah.
actually, there isn't a good
Yeah,
way, is
it
there?
isn't. Yeah, and that's the thing. People don't often ask themselves that question. Like, yeah, the first thing that people do is go, well, "What is a better way to do it?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "There is no better way." When you say to them, "What's the better way?" They're like, "It doesn't exist. There is no right way to kill someone who doesn't want to die."
Exactly.
Um,
Can't be done. It's impossible.
Yeah,
Can we go and have a little look around?
yeah. Let's see what
Right, is that-
oh, around that side. Yeah.
Are you waiting here or do you want to come round? It's like a field, bloody field.
What, all the way around the back?
It goes along the backside of the facility.
Can you see like what's happening to the animals in there from that?
It's a field you can.
Yeah,
I don't know whether you can see what's happened to the animals, but that's why I want to go and have a look. See.
yeah.
Just have a look, let you know.
Yeah. I'll say just see if I don't know if any more
Oh,
crops.
dear, people on YouTube.
So have a little wander around, yeah. Right. Yeah. So anyone who's just joined, I'm at a I don't know if they're getting. I got some stuff from there as well earlier on. So if you've just joined, I'm at a slaughterhouse in Wiltshire in the UK. This facility kills racehorses. Although we've just seen some sheep, a truckload of like beautiful. They only look like juveniles, like little young sheep, or like lambs. Yeah. So he's really triggered. So the gates are closed. The gates are shut. Obviously, because the activists are here. That guy wanted to pull him with that horse. With his, looks like there's a horse in that vehicle. He's already heard an abuse at us just for being here. We are allowed to be here. But it's his guilty conscience, isn't it? At the end of the day. Why is he shouting? Just because he's triggered. He hadn't even pulled in, and I saw him shouting abuse.
What are you doing over there? What are you doing
Yeah.
over there?
Triggered.
Yeah.
He wanted to pull in here, and then he saw the gate was closed, and that's why he's gone round the corner. He's probably phoning them
He'll
to ask
come
them to open the gate. Yeah.
I'm going to go round it.
Yeah.
Steve, he's
Yeah.
trying to come back.
Yeah, he didn't want to stop here and wait for them to open the gate. So he's gone round the corner.
So he was coming.
Oh yeah, there was horses in there, and he didn't want to. He's all triggered, shouting abuse, but he doesn't want to stop here and wait to engage with us.
Yeah.
So he's gone round the corner. Yeah. So he'll be here in a minute, but he's particularly volatile. I mean, everyone here has been volatile so far, really. I'm not surprised. Look what they do for a living. But yeah, this guy will come back in a minute. He stopped in the middle of the road to shout abuse at people who were standing on the side of the road. And he's gone round the corner to turn around. He's probably gone in there. I think he's probably gone in there to phone them to ask them to open the gate so he doesn't have to sit here and wait and engage with us.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's guilt.
Yeah, yeah.
If you didn't care for when they stopped it with the animals and let us go,
Because he knows.
the violent ones here,
Yeah,
they're the violent ones.
he knows he can't answer our questions. That's what it's about. He can't stop it because he knows that what he's doing cannot be justified.
You feel safe.
Yeah, 100%. No, if you get a big argument, you jump in and kill him off.
What's that?
I said I feel braver when I'm around Steve because I know if I get good hiding, he'll definitely come
Yep, yep.
pull the geezer off. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
So do I.
I'll go in swinging, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We've got John on here. He's an old school activist and anarchist from like back before the vivisection.
Oh,
He's
mate.
like in the 80s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hardcore, mate.
Oh, hi,
Big
John.
left.
Legend. ALF.
Is that right, John? Was you in the ALF? Where are you from? What was you doing?
See that horse
Tell us, mate.
carriage comes back.
Legend. All you activists, you're all legends.
90s and 2000s.
Everyone who defends the
I
animals.
was in the
Guys, yeah, please.
What
like,
was that
subscribe, share.
documentary called that we went to see? The one with in America where it started in the UK with
Okay.
Huntington
Do you think it?
and all that, and then it went over to America, and they went wild over in America in the 90s, and they all started getting arrested, and like it was madness.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Have you not seen it? Animal People, it's called Animal People.
Okay. I need to check that one out.
Jack.
Shack, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Shack.
no, that's the
Oh,
name of the group.
Name of the group. Shack. Oh, okay. Okay.
Animal
I've
People.
never- Animal people.
Animal People.
We're animal people because we're on their side. If you're not vegan, we're not on your side. We're on the side of your victims. Or you can join us and be on the side of the animals as well. If you've never ever seen anything like this before, you've only ever heard the industry propaganda and the lies, then it's not your fault. Because I was the same. I went through my child, like the first part of my life, not thinking, just believing the propaganda, and then I learnt the truth. I saw what was actually happening to the animals in these industries, even though it doesn't really make any difference. Sam, you're going to get booted.
Yeah, absolutely. Is what we're here for today. We're here to defend the animals and to show you the injustice they face. If you want to see the injustice, not if you want to, you should be obliged to watch. In the description, the animal aid investigation is carried out at this slaughterhouse behind us here. They were killing horses in front of other horses.
You're going to get good. You're going to get booted. Good, but stays here all the same. Mug.
Past them doing anything. There was needless suffering and pain in this facility. It's all needless because animals shouldn't be going in here, but we're just investigation.
What happened?
To survive. Like Steve said it. They're all- Now, when you have the option to choose kindness or violence, why would anyone choose violence?
So,
Shouting that
for those who've just joined, I'm outside a slaughterhouse in Wiltshire. They murder horses here, ex-race horses, which is another reason why when we say you bet they die, we literally mean it. You bet they die. Retired race horses, horses that for whatever reason didn't make the cut for the industry. Also sheep. We've just seen a truckload of beautiful sheep who are just behind us getting killed now.
Sustainable farming.
And there's a guy who's just pulled over to the side, heard a load of abuse, and has gone to hide round the corner. I think he's got a horse. It might be horses, it might be dairy calves, but it looks like horses in the gate. So he doesn't have to sit here and talk to us. Answer.
It's like saying I'm against all. I'm there's no right way to do it. Right? Taking away someone's life, using them as a commodity, is wrong. I think it's working. This is more on skins.
Oh, right.
So, guys, if you've just joined, let me know where you've joined from. I'm currently outside a slaughterhouse in Wiltshire. We've just seen a load of beautiful sheep go through. There must have been, I don't know, maybe about 100 animals on that vehicle. They're currently in the building behind me. They're either waiting to be murdered or they've already been murdered by this point. This slaughterhouse also kills horses, race horses, retired race horses, horses that for whatever reason didn't make the cut for the racing industry, which is any industry that exploits animals, any industry at all. There's always immense death and suffering, which is why the problem, the issue, is our mindset that animals exist for our use, because they do not. They exist here with us, not for us. And then went hid round the corner. So he's probably phoned like the slaughterhouse to say like, I'm here. Can you let me in? But the gate's shut. Oh, there we go.
What's your business called, please? How would your business how would your business feel knowing that there's been no response to the investigation done in this place where you're taking the wool and the skins from those animals? The name of your business on the van? Anyone part of the business? What is that you're doing? If you do this to animals, you're part of this industry. What's the animal aid investigation? Have a look for yourself at what they're doing here. See what you think. Go on to Kilthorpe, ask for a tour. Ask for a tour. What do you want to see? Be stabbed in the throat yourself. What's to be stabbed in the throat yourself?
On YouTube.com. Just stop recording up. And they don't like it.
Alex,
don't-
they're here. He said, what happened with the places soon and turn out they're still here.
Have you tried that telephone number on there? No. What about broadcasting this specific phone number to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, I've already done that. You want the telephone number? It is 44 01793 01793 852. That's 852 467. Once more, 01793 832 467. Or you could email at mail@fdruryandSons.co.uk.
Yeah. So F.
Feel
Drury
free
and
to
Sons
Speak
is a
to
slaughterhouse for
obviously
horses,
it is available
uh,
on Google.
sheep, ex-race horses,
This is the current method.
goats come through here, and also so do baby dairy cows. I think, listen, Private TH, you clearly work here.
Vegan
mate.
facility calls.
And why don't you get a job that doesn't involve cutting heads off And actually, I run a business. You wouldn't catch me working in a facility like this, cutting heads off for a living. Yeah, okay. All right. I believe you. Yeah.
Why don't we go and tell what else?
Thank you for complimenting me and calling me a higher species than a human, because cows are actually better than humans. Like, they're spiritually more evolved, they're more peaceful, they're gentle, like social herd animals. They care for each other's young, they're loving mothers. That little class.
Maybe the reason for basically. I highly doubt
The police have been here for ages.
that these ones threats. I highly doubt it. I've got a feeling that those two girls were triggered by the words that I used, even though they just paid someone to murder me.
So, guys, if you've just joined, we are at a slaughterhouse in Wiltshire in the UK. This slaughterhouse murders racehorses, so retired racehorses, for horses that didn't make the cut for the racing industry for whatever reason. Also, wild horses. They murder sheep. We've just seen a truck full of beautiful sheep. I don't know if there's about 100 sheep on this vehicle, a baby or a juvenile youngsters. They also murder goats. And male dairy calves, because dairy calves are considered a waste product to the dairy industry. So they kill them for veal. So I'm here with 3 other activists. We are obviously peaceful activists. We've been here for a while now, peacefully protesting. I'm not going to cut out this live stream until I get in my car, just in case, because they behave themselves as much as they can, as much as they're able to, until you turn your camera off, and then yeah.